There is no diaphragm. So we cannot say it is the thorax or it is the abdomen. But surprisingly, in the heart and lungs they said that it is present in the upper part of the body cavity. In bracket they have given the thorax. Okay, so you have to be careful related with this. Now we are coming on the next one. We have already completed up to that excretory system, and in excretory system one more point, ureotelic. They all are ureotelic. It means excretory product is urea. And what is about the excretory product in tadpole of frog? Ammonia. Why ammonia? Why ammonia? Because they are totally aquatic. Now, semi, we have already said one extra point that you have to remember here, that in human beings, there is no olfactory lobes. But in the forebrain of frog, a pair of olfactory lobe, a pair of cerebral hemisphere, single diencephalon. Single diencephalon. Pair of olfactory lobes, a pair of cerebral hemisphere and single diencephalon. Then in the midbrain I said corpora bigemina. In the hindbrain what is present? In the hindbrain cerebellum, medulla oblongata. Medulla oblongata, it comes out. Medulla oblongata, it comes out through the foramen magnum. Foramen magnum is the large foramen on the base of skull. And it is continuous in the form of, or medulla oblongata continues in the form of spinal cord. Spinal cord is nothing. It is only the continuation of the medulla oblongata. Now, just you have to remember one point, that what is the name of the canal or spinal cord is present in the vertebral column, and vertebral column there is a canal that is known as the neural canal in which the spinal cord is present. Now, peripheral nervous system consists of cranial nerves and spinal nerves, 10 pairs of cranial nerves, 10 pairs of spinal nerves, but there is a little difference. In cranial nerves, on the basis of nature, function, on the basis of nature, function, I am focusing on two terms. Examiner can ask either on the basis of nature or on the basis of function, not on the basis of structure. Okay, on the basis of function, on the basis of nature, there are three types of cranial nerves: sensory, motor, mixed. But all the spinal nerves, what is their nature? Mixed. The nature of all the spinal nerves is mixed, and nature of cranial nerves three: sensory, motor, mixed. Okay, so 10 pairs of cranial nerves and 10 pairs of spinal nerves are present, related to brain and related to spinal cord. Now coming on this point, sense organs in frog. Please come on please underline in NCERT. Here a type of question which is coming. What are the well-organized sense structures in frog? So what is the well-organized sense structures in frog? One is the vision, for vision eyes, and one that is tympanum with internal ear. So in NCERT they have written tympanum with internal ear. Okay. If I will ask, I'm an examiner and I want to just confuse you. I will write tympanum plus middle ear plus internal ear. Correct or incorrect? Correct or incorrect? I will say that in frog the ear is consist of tympanum plus middle ear plus internal ear. Correct. They are not having the external ear, because in the, only for your knowledge I am saying, in the middle ear of frog there is one bone, columella oris is present. In us three oscles are present: malleus, incus, stapes. In frog also middle ear is present. Middle ear present because tympanum. What is tympanum? Covering of middle ear. Covering of middle ear. We are also having a tympanic membrane, but our tympanic membrane is on inner side. Just see. External ear consists of two parts. One is the pinna. Second one is the external auditory canal. These are the two parts. After it, where we are reaching? We are reaching on tympanum. So tympanum is the starting of middle ear. Then what will come? Internal ear. So they are not having external ear, but they are having middle ear plus internal ear. So just note down somewhere. If examiner will ask in this way, please don't confuse. Tympanum plus middle ear plus internal ear. Okay, tympanum plus middle ear plus internal ear. Because in NCERT they said tympanum with internal ears. Okay. And one more point you have to be careful. In NCERT, they said hearing. Basically, internal ear is not only related with hearing. Internal ear related with hearing plus balance. Just note it down. Hearing plus balance. Are you having basic knowledge about human internal ear? Human internal ear is having structures like utriculus, sacculus, semicircular canal. If you are remembering. So utriculus, sacculus and semicircular canal, they are related with the balance. And there is a structure that is known as the cochlea. Cochlea is having one structure that is known as the organ of Corti. That is related with the hearing. So that is why ear you have to remember all the time. Ear is known as the, I will write one term. Ear is known as the statoacoustic organ. Ear is known as the statoacoustic organ. Ear is related with the stato. Stato means balance. Acoustic means hearing. It is related with the balance and hearing. That is why the ear is known as the statoacoustic organ. Are you getting? So please note it down somewhere, because if the examiner will ask, the only function of the ear is hearing. No. Ear helps in two functions. What are the two functions? One is the hearing, one is the balance. Hearing and balance. Hearing and balance. These are the two functions of ear. In human beings also, ear is performing two functions. Sometimes due to the dysfunctioning of ear, we are getting the vertigo also. Okay, so this is the one. Ear is known as the statoacoustic organ because stato means static. Static condition means balance. Acoustic means hearing. Okay, acoustic means hearing. So this is the one point. So what are the two well organized sense structures in frog? Eyes. And for hearing plus balance, that is the tympanum with internal ear. Internal ear, they said, because internal ear is having structures like utriculus, okay, sacculus, then semicircular canal, then cochlea. So cochlea is related with the hearing, and these are related with the balance. Those who are having the old NCERT 2 years back or 1 year back, in that ear is also given in detail. In new NCERT it is not given. Okay, so because they deleted from NCERT. So this is the one point. Now, what are the remaining three? Remaining three are the cellular aggregation around nerve ending. They are not well organized. How many well organized? 2. How many? Cell aggregation around nerve endings? 3. What are they? First one, organ of touch. That is known as the sensory papillae. Taste buds are there, and nasal epithelium, that is related with the olfaction. Listen, in place of simple words, examiner can replace these words with the slightly known word to you. What are the developed sense organs in frog? Photoreceptor plus ear. What is ear? For ear, what the name you can use? For hearing. For hearing, what is the name of the receptor? Autoreceptor. O-T-O. Autoreceptor. Are you getting now? So you can't say out of NCERT because it is given in NCERT hearing. Only I change the wording now. In place of smell, I can write olfactoreceptor. Getting now? In place of taste, I can write gustatoreceptors. Okay. In place of touch, I can write tactoreceptor. Are you getting now? So at that time you can't say not in NCERT because these are the general words that you have to remember. Okay, so this is the one point that you have to remember. Photoreceptors, autoreceptors are statoacoustic organs, statoacoustic receptors. They are well developed. Remaining 3 are present, but they are only the cell aggregation around the nerve endings. Only very short given. And here one very interesting point. A pair of eyes, spherical structure, situated in the eye orbit. Eye orbit is also made up of bones, and it is present in the skull. Now, here one very important point. In cockroach, two types of eyes are present. Simple eye, compound eye. Known by you na? In cockroach, two types of eye. Simple eye, compound eye. But in cockroach, the simple eyes are not related with the formation of image. Okay? They are only the photosensitive areas. Who is related with the formation of image? Compound eye. And compound eye is made up of units known as the ommatidia. Each ommatidia is capable in formation of an image. So the final image is the combination of all the images. What is the difference between simple eye and compound eye? I will say, I am having one mirror in one piece. So if I will see in that mirror, my one image will form. That is the simple eye, made up of one unit. But suddenly it has broken down. Broken down means the mirror is divided into many pieces. So if I will try to see my image in these pieces, each piece is forming its own image. Are known by you na? When every piece of the mirror or glass is forming separate image. So when I will combine all the pieces, an image is formed. That is known as the mosaic. In our old houses, have you seen? There were no tiles. Only mosaic floor was there. Mosaic means somewhere black, somewhere white, somewhere different color is there. That is known as the mosaic. Mosaic vision means combined vision is there. But what is the difference between simple eye and compound eye? We are also having the simple eye. You have to remember, simple eye means it is nothing. The eye which is made up of only one unit. That is known as the simple eye. And the eye which is made up of many units is known as the compound eye. Are you getting that? Simple eye considered more advanced in comparison of compound eye. So this is the one point. So they have written the eye which is having only one unit, that is known as the simple eye. Clear? So this is the one point related with the eyes. Now they said external ear is absent. They written external ear is absent in frog. It means what is present? Middle ear plus internal ear is present. And only tympanums can be seen externally. Known by us, we have seen the diagram also picture that tympanum represents the ear. I already said ear is an organ for hearing as well as balancing. I have given one name, statoacoustic organ. Easy to remember. Stato means balance and acoustic means hearing. Okay, so for balancing they have used the term equilibrium. Okay, and please don't get confused. In previous years, they are asking in this way. There are two types of equilibrium related with animals. One is the static equilibrium, one is the dynamic equilibrium. Are you getting now? Two types of equilibrium is there. Static means you are standing in a lift. Lift is going up, coming down. Okay, dynamic means when you are dancing or doing anything, dynamic. So at both the places, who is maintaining the balance? Ear. That is why ear is related with the statoacoustic organ. Stato means balance, acoustic means hearing. So that is about the ear, statoacoustic organ. Now coming on, very important, reproductive system. You have to remember, frog is dioecious. Dioecious means unisexual. Unisexual means separate sexes. Male frog is different from female frog. And one biggest thing that is already asked in NEET 2025, they are also showing the sexual dimorphism. Also showing the sexual dimorphism. What is the meaning of sexual dimorphism? Identification of the sex of individual on the basis of external characters. How many places we have discussed till time? Ascaris. Male ascaris is short with curved tail. Female is long with straight tail. This is the one. Second, sexual dimorphism we have discussed in cartilaginous fishes. Male of cartilaginous fishes, they are having the claspers. Females of cartilaginous fishes, they are not having the claspers. This is one in cartilaginous fishes. Third, we have seen the sexual dimorphism in frog. One I forget to say in cockroach also. In cockroach, male cockroach is stylish because it is having the anal style. So just you can remember like this, stylish male cockroach is there. In female cockroach, anal style is absent. So at 4 places you have to remember the sexual dimorphism for NEET exam: ascaris, cockroach, male and female of cartilaginous fishes and one frog. What is the difference? Already question came in NEET 2025. They asked on the first digit of forelimb. I said now 4 means 4 digits are there. On the first digit of forelimb of male frog, copulatory pads or amplexary pads are present. And what is their function? They help in the copulation. I already said the type of copulation in frog, that is the pseudo-copulation. Pseudo-copulation, that is why the female frog is the reflux ovulatory, not the periodic ovulator. Reflux ovulator, when the male frog comes in contact with female frog and holding the female frog, then only female frog is going for the ovulation. That is known as the reflex ovulation. And around 2,500 to 3,000 unfertilized eggs, because fertilization is external. So that point also you have to be careful. Examiner will ask fertilized eggs or unfertilized eggs. Female frog is laying the unfertilized egg. Okay, so now coming on the male reproductive system. Here, one very easy question. In frog, there is no scope to manipulate the language. Only examiner can manipulate at the level of shape. Kidney bean shaped. Here, ovoid testis. Please underline at least 10 times. Ovoid, not the round. Ovoid, oval shape. Ovoid testis. Yellowish ovoid testis. Kidney is reddish, bean shaped. It is yellowish ovoid testis. Now I am coming on a term that is I think, if again they will ask question from frog this year you will get the question, because it remains last year. Mesorchium, very important term. Mesorchium. What is mesorchium? A double fold of peritoneum by which testes are adhered to the upper part of kidneys, known as the mesorchium. Please note, please underline the mesorchium. What is mesorchium? A double fold of peritoneum. I don't know what is peritoneum. Peritoneum, they are the mesodermal folds. If you are remembering in NCERT, come on, body cavity, coelom, diagram of coelom. Come on, body cavity, diagram of coelom. Anyone can? Diagram of coelom. Huh? See the diagram of eucoelom. See the diagram of eucoelom. In diagram of eucoelom, upper and lower, two lines are there. Na? When I taught, I said they are known as the mesentery. Mesentery. What are mesentery? Folds of peritoneum. They are the mesodermal folds, which are important to keep the organs at its own position. Otherwise, if I will turn on the left side, my liver will come on the left side. Not happening now, because all the organs are present at their own position with the help of a fold of peritoneum. Fold of peritoneum is just, I want to put a watch here, so I will put like something here, then I will put the watch. So organs are also adhered with the body cavity with the help of fold of peritoneum. And the fold of peritoneum, it is the double fold of peritoneum. Double fold of peritoneum by which testes are adhered. Adhered means connected. Testes are adhered to upper, middle, lower. Upper, please underline the upper. Double fold of peritoneum, first point. Adhered to the upper part of kidneys by a double fold of peritoneum called mesorchium. Mesorchium. A double fold of peritoneum by which the testes are adhered to the upper part of kidneys, known as the mesorchium. 100%, if I am not wrong, as per my experience. So this year, if they will ask question from frog, you will get mesorchium, because last year they asked up to the circulatory system. Have you noticed? Examiner has given up to circulatory system. And remaining part not touched by the examiner. Didn't ask any question from excretory, nervous, endocrine, nothing. Na. So this part is remaining for this year, I think. Okay, so you have to be careful. In this way, you have to analyze. Na. So now, again, second point, there is a functional connection between the testis and kidney of male frog. Are you known by you now? There is a, in male frog, na, the ureter is known as the urinogenital duct. It means it is related with the carrying of urine plus semen. So it will carry the semen and sperm only when it will come, na? It means there is a functional connection between the testis and kidney in male frog. There is a functional connection between kidney and testis in male frog. In female frog, there is no functional connection. Ureter is different. Oviduct is different. Yesterday I said na ureter is different. Oviduct is different. So I think somewhere written here that functional connection is there, and how the testes are connected to the kidney with the help of 10 to 12. 10 to 12 vas efferentia. Please underline the number. Here examiner can ask number also. How many vas efferentias are there? How many vas efferentias are there? 10 to 12 vas efferentia on either side. On either side. 10 to 12 vas differentia on either side. Right side, left side. A pair of kidneys, a pair of testes also. Hai na? So each testis is are interconnected with kidney with the help of how many vas efferentia? 10 to 12. Okay. Now, I am going to say one very important point. Bidder's canals are the specific canals which are present only, kevalam, only in the kidney of male frog. Again, I will repeat because it's very important. Bidder's canals are the specific canals. See towards the board. Bidder's canals are the specific canals which are present only in the kidney of male frog. They are absent in the kidney of female frog, because female frog ureter is different, oviduct is different. There is no functional connection between the ovary and the kidney. Okay, so what I said, Bidder's canal are the specific canal between Bidder's canal are the specific canal present only in the kidney of male frog, absent. In female frog kidney, they are absent. So, see, vas efferentia connecting. What are the two structures connected by vas efferentia? Testis and kidney, or you can say testis and Bidder's canal, which are present in the kidney of male frog. Specifically, if you want to learn, you can learn like this, that what is connected by vas efferentia, that is the testis plus Bidder's canal, which are present in the kidney of male frog. Bidder's canals are the specific canals which are present only in the kidney of male frog. They are absent in the kidney of female frog. That is why they said vas efferentia are 10 to 12 in number. First point, they can ask number. Second, arises from the testis known by us, and they enter the kidneys on their side and open into the Bidder's canal. It means vas efferentia are the connection between testis and Bidder's canal, which are present in the kidney of male frog. So, what is the passage of sperm in male frog? What is the passage of sperm in male frog? Testis, vasa efferentia, Bidder's canal, in bracket kidney, then urinogenital duct, cloaca, cloacal aperture. Are you getting now? So examiner can ask, what is the passage of sperm? Sperms are formed in the testis. They will enter, they will come to the Bidder's canal through vas efferentia. Number of vas efferentia 10 to 12. They will come to the Bidder's canal through the urinogenital duct. They will reach up to the cloaca, and through the cloacal aperture they will come. Clear? So this is the passage of sperm in the male frog, because in male frog it is known as the urinogenital system. Okay, vas efferentia enter the kidney on their side and opens to the Bidder's canal. Now communicates with the urinogenital duct, comes out to the kidneys, open to the cloaca. Nothing. Now come on digestive system. Come on digestive system. They have written cloaca is a common chamber. Written in digestive system, somewhere it is written cloaca, or in introductory part where it is written cloaca. I'm remembering it is written in digestive system or before it. Cloaca is a common chamber. In elementary canal, I think they have written. Please read beta loudly. Okay, finally opens out through the cloaca. They have written only this one. Okay, now here they have written one important point. So cloaca is a common chamber. We have discussed it is a common chamber for three systems: digestive system, then excretory system, and then the reproductive system. Here they have written few points. Please underline. Cloaca is a small chamber plus median chamber. Median it means in the mid it is present. Median. Cloaca is a small median chamber. Remaining point known by us. Cloaca is having one aperture that is known as the cloacal aperture. Through this fecal matter is coming out. Fecal matter is the coming from alimentary canal. Urine coming from ureters and sperms coming from that is Bidder's canal, urinogenital duct and cloaca outside. Clear? So only 2 points you have to remember. Cloaca is a common chamber for three systems. Second one, it is a small chamber. Third one, it is median. What is the position of cloaca? Median. Position of cloaca, that is the median. Okay, so this is the 1 point that you have to remember. Now, yellowish, ovoid. This you have to remember because these are the very simple statement, but examiner can change. Okay, now fat bodies. In the body cavity of frog, fat bodies are present. If you will see, these are the structures known as the vas efferentia connected to Bidder's canal, then urinogenital duct opening into the cloaca. Through the cloacal aperture, everything is coming out. So here they have written the urinogenital duct. It means it is representing the male frog. In female frog, what you have to remember that there is no functional connection between the ovaries and the kidneys. So there is again a double fold of peritoneum. This double fold of peritoneum is known as the mesovarium. Where it is written? Mesovarium. Double fold of peritoneum, not written. Please note down that. I will write 1 point, only 1 point. One term, okay? One term because I don't want to take any risk. In male frog, we have used the term mesorchium. Mesorchium. Varium. In female frog, we are using the term mesovarium. Mesovarium is also a double fold of peritoneum by which, now I am changing the language. Mesovarium is also a double fold of peritoneum by which ovaries are connected to body cavity. By which ovaries are connected to body cavity. Mesorchium is a double fold of peritoneum by which testes are adhered to the upper part of kidney. Mesovarium is a double fold of peritoneum by which ovaries are adhered to the body cavity. Because they said ovaries are situated near kidneys, not on the kidneys, not adhered with the kidneys, near kidneys. So how they are connected to kidneys? Nowhere. But they are connected to the body cavity. How? With the help of a double fold of peritoneum. That double fold of peritoneum is known as the mesovarium. This term not given, but you have to remember. I cannot stop myself to write this word. Mesovarium. And they said there is no functional connection between the kidney and ovary. Because oviduct is separate and ureter is separate. So they said a pair of oviduct arising from ovaries opens into the cloaca separately. Nothing to remember. Only I said mesovarium, no functional connection. No functional connection. Observe this diagram and say me what is the passage of ovum in female frog. Ovary, 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 then say loudly, direct oviduct. Always the ova is first coming into the body cavity. by the process that is known as the ovulation. And then in the fallopian tube, fimbrial-like structures are present. They are catching the ova. So some examiners are good. They are writing ovary, oviduct. But some examiners are bad. They will write ovary, then body cavity. Please remember, ovary, then body cavity, then into the oviduct. So here you have to be mind. Okay, ovary, body cavity, because what is ovulation? Ovulation is a process by which ova is released from the ovary. Where? In the body cavity. Then fimbria are catching the ova, and by the process they are entering into the fallopian tube. Okay, they are entering into the fallopian tube. So here that they said that ova, ovary, body cavity, oviduct, then oviduct, then cloaca, then cloacal aperture. Okay, now one more point. Whenever free, only see this part carefully, and please see the labeling also. It is possible that examiner will give you the picture, diagram based question, and will ask the labeling, because so many labelings opening there. One is the alimentary canal, rectum, one is the oviducts here, and one is the ureters. Okay, but read the question carefully also. If what the examiner will write like this, in a hypothetical diagram of male frog, in a hypothetical diagram of female frog. So you have to read which frog diagram is given by the examiner, because if it is the diagram of male frog, you have to go with the correct urogenital duct. If it is the diagram of female frog, you have to go with the ureter. Otherwise, you will go wrong. Are you getting it? So please give me the answer of one question. Again, I think examiner can ask it. Who will give the answer? Today is the 10th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Say me. Except the cloacal aperture. All can try, but if you are getting answer, raise your hand. Except the cloacal aperture, how many openings in the cloaca of male frog? You have to give the answer. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many openings present in the cloaca in female frog? Except the cloacal aperture, I say. Take your own time. You have to count like this system wise. You are saying in male frog? No, I am asking male frog to you. You are saying 3. Except the cloacal aperture, I said. How many openings in the cloaca? No, I need number only. No explanation. Number only, then will I. So 2. In female frog? 3. How to? See, cloaca is a common chamber for 3. Digestive system, then excretory system, then reproductive system. Clear na? So digestive system, one opening. Rectum opens into the cloaca. Excretory system and reproductive system common in male frog. That duct is known as the urinogenital duct. So how many opening? 2. Right, left. So total opening 3. 3. In female frog, take your own time. In female frog, 5. Because in female frog, see na, separate opening of oviduct, separate opening of this one, ureters. So you have to be careful. You have to be careful, because examiner can ask this type of question also. Are you getting now? So you have to be careful about the openings, number of openings. Now, already I said that total number of eggs laid by female frog 2,500 to 3,000. Okay, per ovulation, means after the pseudo copulation at a time. So please underline 2,500 to 3,000, and from my side note down in bracket, although known by you, you are intelligent, but please note it down, unfertilized, because this is the point where mistake can occur. Unfertilized. Unfertilized, because in frog fertilization takes place in water. External fertilization. My dear son, you are neither writing nor underlining in NCERT. What are you doing? Do something. Okay, so 2500 to 3000. Fertilization external takes place in water, known by us. Development indirect takes place through a larva stage known as the tadpole. Metamorphosis. What is the metamorphosis? By which the tadpole larva is converted into adult frog. That is known as the metamorphosis. Progressive metamorphosis. Hind limb of frog, they are larger and they are muscular. So in some countries, they are eaten as food. Written here, just in some countries it is eaten as a food. And country which is very famous, everything which is happening, that is happening in China. So they said that it won, and again it is very useful because they are insectivorous, so they are helpful to protect the crop also. Now one point, although it will come in the ecosystem, frog maintains ecological balance because this serves as an important link of food chain. Any food chain, although it will come in ecosystem, but nowadays they are making mixed question. So here also they can ask any food chain coming in your mind. Grouse eaten by grasshopper. Grasshopper eaten by frog. Frog is eaten by snake is eaten by. Getting now? So it is a part of food chain. What is food web? Connection of different food chain, that is known as the food web. One train is coming from Hyderabad to Visakhapatnam, another train is going from Madras to Hyderabad. So they will interconnect at one place, that is known as the food web. Food web is very important because it is providing the stability. Like if due to any reason the frog get extinct suddenly, so the nature will not stop. Another organism of the same trophic level will replace the frog. Are you getting now? So we used to say the show must go on. So is going on now. So that is the importance of food web. So we have completed the frog. Today frog finished.